Okay, let's have a look around GB089, which is a Land Rover Defender 90 50th anniversary limited edition, the 4-litre V8 automatic one. Now we know this car very well because we've sold it twice before over the years, the last time in 2012. As far as we know, and as far as the Defender 50th register know, this is the only one that's ever been prepared for expedition use. That was done a few years ago, and it has, in its time, it's been up to the Arctic Circle, it's been to Iceland, it's been all over the place. But when we sold it 4 years ago, it still had quite a lot of its expedition kit on it, but was a little, getting a little tired, shall we say. But the chap we sold it to, who's a long-standing Land Rover enthusiast, bought it with the intention of returning it to really, really good condition, which £13,000 later he's now done. And we've just bought it back from him, and she's absolutely lovely. It still retains some of its expedition bits, but not all of the overt bits and pieces on it. But I'll just go around spec-wise, show you what it has got. It's got the standard pewter alloys on it. They've been refurbished with the correct BF Goodrich mud terrain tyres on it. I think they're fairly new as well. It's got jackable rock sliders on it instead of the rather blingy original type side steps that a 50th would have. Lamp guards front and rear. It's also got winch bumper with a brand new worn winch. I've got all the paperwork for that. I don't know what poundage it is, but I can't see on there. I think it's a 9000 actually, Worn XD 9000. That's a new winch, new fair lead and everything. It's got steering guard on it, which on this one's been powder coated. Front A-bar, different grille, sport grille. 4 very high power spotlights bolted to the mounts on the Safari roll cage, which is the correct cage. Externally also it's got the checker plate the way they always do, the North American spec rear step. It's just recently had a new rear cross member with extensions on it, which is a lovely job. It's got the roof ladder on it. I think originally this one did have a roof rack on it when we sold it before, but that's quite nice. It's been taken off. It's also got the proper Expedition high lift jack on it. That's new as well. Mud flaps all round. And last but not least, it's got an auxiliary fuel tank, which is fitted in the normal earlier spot for Defenders under the driver's seat. That's filled from there, and it's electrically switchable inside. I think from memory this one's got a 2-inch suspension lift as well, if I remember rightly. It looks like it has actually, yes. Inside, all very standard 50th, except it's got sports steering wheel on it. It's got the air conditioning. It's got a nice JVC radio stereo with auxiliary plug. It's got a battery condition monitor. It used to have twin batteries on it. As far as I'm aware, they've now been removed, and a decent original one's been put back in. So that BECM is now no longer relevant. In the back, it's got the proper 4 individual rear seats, all with seat belts and everything. She's a cracking machine, this one. Right, let's go around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. So she looks absolutely superb. Around the front end, we just got 1 or 2 minor bits of electrolytic reaction on the car here and there, bit there. But paintwork on the bonnet is all nice. It's nice around the front here. Considering where it's been and what it's done, the paintwork's actually in very, very good shape these days. I know it's had the tailgate replaced and paintwork around the rear end. And I think the roof has been recently repainted as well. But aside from that, a couple of minor hedge scratches down the sides on the eyebrows, but so given where it's been, that's hardly surprising, but that's it. Looking down the, excuse me, I've got a terrible cold in there. Looking down the near sides, a couple of minor parking dinks in the barrel sides on the near side door, but that's normal on Defenders anyway. Scuttle corner on this side looks first class. Bit of reaction around here, and there's a couple of bits I spotted on the vents themselves, but it's just electric reaction rather than rust or anything. Near side door, a little bit of reaction just down here, hasn't broken through the paint, and down here. Inside, the interior is first class on it. The seats are in really good shape, no rips or tears, front or rear. Centre console's all good. It's still got its original original carpets in as well, which is lovely to see. They're covered up with mats at the minute. But the interior smells nice. That's just some stuff down there for the winch, and the little T-piece for the rear jack and everything like that all down there. But no, interior's absolutely spot on. Near side door, bottom frame feels really good. No movement in the hinges. Near side rear wings all very nice. A little bit of reaction under the paint just there. And under the back then, and if you can see it on the video, and say it all looks beautifully clean under there because it has just recently had a new rear cross member on it with extensions. A couple of bobs of reaction around here. Tailgate is new, as we said. In the back here, she's all as she should be. Tailgate bottom, well actually it's a new tailgate, I don't mind doing that, but it is fine. That's all good in there. I've also got the spare wheel carry on, I forgot to mention that. Again, a couple of spots of reaction around here, up here and there. She's 18 years old after all. Looking down the offside, looks really straight down there. Offside rear wing, all good. It's all nice there. Driver's door is all good. There is some reaction on the offside front wing. Again, hasn't broken through the paint, but there's a bit there, some up there, and a bit just round here. Near offside scuffle corner, very good indeed. And then inside here, no movement in the hinge pins on the driver's door, and the driver's bottom frame of the door is very good as well. No issues there at all. As I say, cracking machine this one, really, really nice. My name is Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495. Or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk for any further info. We take part exchanges. We take Visa and MasterCard credit cards and debit cards with a 2% surcharge for credit cards. And we can have it shipped or delivered anywhere you like in the world, obviously at a cost. That's about it. End.